Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bobbie and this is Bobbie Reads Tarot, and we are doing a reading tonight because I just saw that it was announced that Kash Patel was going to be the new director of the FBI. Now, I don't know if you are aware or not, but Kash Patel is a seriously compromised person. He has ties to Russia. We have Tulsi Gabbard being placed in charge of national intelligence. She's a suspected Russian asset. I want to know what's going on. Like, this is absolutely crazy what we're seeing. And I want to know, like, is this actually going to happen, or is someone going to step up and do something to stop it? Now, here's the thing. First of all, this is for entertainment purposes only, as always. Form your own opinions. This isn't news. This is just strictly my interpretation of these tarot cards, okay? Form your own opinions. But I also want to state that this is the energy as it sits right now. Okay, so I'm filming this. It is November 30th, and it's like, I don't know, like 9:30 at night. And so this is the energy as it sits right now. Now, as always, people have free will. People can, change. Energies can change. So this outcome, it can always change. All right. Okay, so let's just jump right in. That was a lot of talking. Okay, so first thing I want to look at is just the general energy of what's going on. And then we'll see if anyone's going to like get involved and stop it. So I want to look at what is going on with these cabinet picks. Is this some scheme to basically like have the US partner with Russia? What's going on? What's the energy? Oof. Okay. What would you like us to know, Spirit? Too many cards. Well, we're going to do it this way. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, so yeah, this is like to completely, there are very, very nefarious things going on right now behind the scenes. And for people that think that Trump is good for the US or he's going to, make America great again or save America, he's not. He's selling us down the road to Russia for money. He's doing this for financial gain, and he does not care if he destroys this country. He does not care. He is doing this for one reason, and he thinks he's going to get power. He thinks he's going to get money because he's being manipulated. But this is all very, very, very much intentional. What's happening right now, this is very much intentional, and it's intended to destroy the United States. We have the Page of Pentacles as an obstacle. This is not knowing what's needed for success. It's being careless with your resources. It's unwelcome news regarding your finances, but Pentacles can also be health. And I just keep getting that something's getting in the way with Trump's health. Unwelcome news about his health. Maybe he's gotten okay, this is just purely speculation, okay, you guys, alleged, entertainment purposes, only all that. I wonder, like, if Trump were to get news, let's say that he had a terminal condition, would he then just be like, I don't care, and just do something really terrible and really bad and really horrible with major consequences without really thinking about it because he just doesn't care? That's really, really frightening to me. And I've been thinking that more and more often. We have the King of Swords reverse. King of Swords reverse is being manipulated. It's a misuse of power. The King of Swords reverse is a misuse of power. It's destructive influence. Trump is misusing his power. Other people, misuse their power with Trump. I mean, the whole thing is just, it's like manipulation from everybody. Everyone's trying to manipulate everyone else. And the only people that are getting hurt in this are the American people. This is already like a really disturbing reading. Yeah. Okay. So I've said it before. If you've seen any of my other videos, this is like my Make America Great Again card. When you have the Six of Cups, it talks about nostalgia, remembering the past really fondly, maybe perhaps more fondly than it actually was. And when it's reversed, it's that magnified. Because this is such like an Americana picture, whenever I see this is like the card, my mind automatically goes to MAGA. When it's reversed like this too, it's like, it's that clinging to a past that doesn't exist. So this is all what there's two different things that's trying to happen, right? We have Putin, who's trying to get information out of Trump and Trump's camp and all of those people. And then we have the Heritage Foundation people that are like just so hard trying to push this Project 2025. And so there's these two competing things going on right now with Trump. It's the Russia Putin thing, and then it's also very much the Heritage Foundation. I don't necessarily think that they are intertwined. I actually think that they're not intertwined. And so there's this like competition right now over basically who gets to control Trump. Two of Wands. So this is talking about aspiring for something. This is like looking at what's next, what's coming. This can also be talking about looking at accomplishments, but it can be aspiring, making plans. So there's very much plans being made, things that people want. They're making progress, right? They're on their way. So it's like they have a goal. Let's say it's like to manipulate Trump to get these certain people into office. Well, they're already on the path because Trump's announced the nominees, right? They haven't made it through confirmation, but if Trump does recess appointments, then they're not going to. So that's kind of where they're trying to go. That's where their aim is. What they don't see coming is this Knight of Cups. Interesting. So this Knight of Cups is someone who is kind of a romantic, coming in, offering something, offering a partnership. It's a proposal. There's a proposal coming in. Some kind of a proposal. I don't know what that's about. We'll keep going. Okay. So this Three of Cups energy is talking about like happiness and joy and, celebration and merriment and lightheartedness, and everything is really great. Everything is good. We're headed in a really good direction. We've got these great picks. They're going to do all these great things for America. Like, I feel like it's kind of like that energy that they're trying to put out. This feeling of like community. I think it's baloney. Their environment is the Death Reverse card. It is complete baloney. Yeah, this is the environment, and the environment this talks about the ending of something. I keep saying it, you guys. I keep saying it. I feel like in my bones, and I'm seeing it in the cards, and I could be wrong, but I mean, you guys tell me what you think, because you can look at the cards too. I just feel like Trump is not going to make it. Now, when I say that, I know, like I said, that we've talked about Trump's health in some other videos, and I know that people took that to mean like he was like on his deathbed at Walter Reed. No. I'm not saying that. I'm saying it's coming. I don't know when. And that's the thing with tarot. We don't, we don't know. We don't know, timing and things like that. But I would say sooner rather than later, he is not going to be here. I just feel like he's close to the end. I don't know why. I just do. So then we have this Four of Wands energy. So this Four of Wands is really interesting because this is all about like celebrations and festivities. This is an interesting energy. So this, in the placement where this goes, this is talking about hopes and fears. So I think what the hope is that they're going to just be able to convince the American public to just get on board and everything is good. Everything is great. You know, like if there's a reason to celebrate, and it's talking about like a time of bliss and a time for, this can be like weddings, like familial bliss. So they're going to be there's going to be a lot of messaging coming out of the Republican Party, this Trump camp, where it's like going to be trying to push people, like their hope is that people are going to get into this energy. But what's the final outcome? What's going to happen in all of this mess? Oh, we have the Six of Wands. You guys, this is victory. This is it being successful. This means, like, I would interpret this to mean that Putin is going to get what he wants. I do feel that. Let's dig into that deeper. Wow, that I was not expecting it to end on that card. That actually makes me nervous. That like gives me a little bit of a stomach ache. Okay. Again, alleged for entertainment purposes only. If you're if you're still with me, give this video a thumbs up, guys. Okay. So I want to know, how is this going to turn out for Putin? How is whatever Putin is seeking from Trump and the Republican Party, how is it going to turn out for Putin? Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's go through this. So we have the Four of Cups and the Moon card. The Four of Cups is about feeling like very like meh, okay? And like that's the best word for it. Like it's being dissatisfied. It's, being disillusioned. It can also be missing something obvious. And with the moon is about secrets. It's about things in the dark that haven't been brought to the light yet. It can be about, mysteries, and it can be about changes. Not seeing something obvious because it's hidden in a mystery. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Swords reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords reversed is about feeling confined and trapped, but realizing that you have everything you need around you, all of the tools you need to free yourself from being confined. This can also be a confinement of your own making. We have this Ace of Cups reversed, and this is about emotional emptiness and disconnect. This can be about a rejection. These are all like really negative cards for what we saw for that outcome. I'm really confused by this. Okay, so let's keep going. So we have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. The Wheel of Fortune is all about a change of fate. It's about how things can change in a moment. And there's going to be a heavy burden to bear. I'm thinking that this energy has not been determined yet. And I think that's why I'm not getting anything like super specific and clear, because I don't think it's been determined yet. I think that there's a lot of stuff still going on, because if this gets blocked, right, which I'm not saying that it is, but let's just say for some reason something happens to Trump, or this gets blocked and this doesn't happen, then obviously there's no energy to read. And I'm getting very much that feeling right now with these cards. But let me tell you kind of how I'm interpreting them, okay? So there's stuff going on with Putin behind the scenes. There's something that he's missing. And I don't know what that's regarding, but there's some kind of something that's missing. And I'm also wondering if this doesn't, like, now my mind is starting to go a lot of different places. I'm wondering if this is talking about Putin's connections with Musk. We have to think about how the Russians have so many cosmonauts in space, right? So obviously Russia would have to partner with Musk a lot because of the SpaceX partnership. So I'm wondering if this is talking about a disillusionment with his relationship with Musk, feeling like meh over it. I'm wondering if Musk is starting to wear out his welcome with Putin. Because if that's what this is, Putin's very much over Musk. Like, Musk is here trying to offer something, and Putin's like, I don't even want to turn around and look. That's really interesting energy. So then this is like an offer that's not coming through, and this feeling of being trapped, confined. So I'm wondering if there's going to be something that happens where Putin does not get what he wants. Like, maybe the intention when I was reading those first cards, the intention is that's where it's going. That's what they're trying to do. So that's what we're reading. But for the outcome, perhaps there's something else that fate has in store that's going to change the trajectory, where this isn't even going to be an option, right? So this could be Putin feeling like this offer that didn't come through, now he's in a different situation that he doesn't like, where he's tied up, he's confined. It limits him. Once again, my throat's doing that thing where it's starting to close up, and it's always when I talk about this stuff. Okay, and then as far as these two cards, so we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Wands. So whatever ends up happening, I feel like this card is very much like a fate. The Wheel of Fate right now, like someone has spun it and it's going tick, 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 and it hasn't like landed on anything yet. So that's why we're still waiting to find out, like, where's the wheel gonna stop. But whatever the wheel stops on is going to be a tremendous burden. Tremendous burden. There's some stuff going on that's not going to be good. Okay, so now I want to ask, is this going to be stopped? Is this going to be stopped either by the Biden administration or some other organization or agency? Is this going to be stopped, this plot? I just cannot believe that. Kash Patel he has like criticized the FBI and accused them of being involved in like all kinds of weird conspiracies. My brain is like, how are these people, what is happening? What are we doing here? You know? I mean, it absolutely blows my mind. Absolutely blows my mind. Okay, so I want to know what is going on. Is this plan or this plot with Putin? I feel it's Putin, Musk, and Trump. I feel like it's Putin and Musk, and then they're just using Trump. And then perhaps some of the other Silicon Valley, people. I'm wondering if that's kind of what we're getting. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the energy for that. Four of Pentacles reversed. This is like desperately trying to hold on to something. It's slipping out of your hands. You're like desperately trying to grasp it. So let's keep going because that could be read one of two ways. 9 of Wands. This is going to be a battle. A battle. But it's like persistence. It's not giving up. It's like standing firm and fighting. I want to see the rest of these. See how this is going to play out. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this. So 4 of Swords reversed. This is a forced time out. This is like external events outside of your control that are forcing you to not be able to participate. So I feel like Trump is holding on. I don't think he realizes it, but he's like holding on to this presidency by like, he's just grasping it. And I don't know if that means that someone else is going to come in and take it away from him, or if he's going to fall ill, or what's going to happen, but he is clinging to it. But there's a battle, and he is up against fierce competitors that are willing to absolutely go to battle, go to war. This forced time out, I'm wondering if there was like if there's information about Trump, right? Or like, let's say there's information that, this is, again, alleged, entertainment purposes only. Let's say there's information that Musk did interfere with the election. But perhaps there was like a delay in gathering the information or being able to like come forward, or like there was I's that had to be dotted and T's that had to be crossed, where whoever would have the information to bring it forward, they had to be in a forced timeout because there was some external stuff that had to happen. But what's interesting is we're going into this energy of the 6 of Pentacles reversed. So when the 6 of Pentacles reversed, it's about being in debt. It's about an unfair exchange. An unfair exchange of money or resources. It's even being taken advantage of a little bit financially. We have the Chariot reversed. This is about going the wrong direction. This is about being stalled, not making forward progress. Things just being slow. And there's something with this Knight of Pentacles. I think that they're really having a hard time bringing forward whatever it is they need to bring forward against Trump. I feel like this is Trump and he's getting in their way. They're not getting traction. They had this forced time out. So they're having a really, really hard time proving whatever happened. I think that there's definitely something that happened, but they're having a very, very difficult time bringing forward the evidence. We have this Knight of Swords reversed, and this is about like scattered thoughts, not being in control. And this is definitely like, we're looking at, the Biden administration, and we're like, okay, what's going on? Like Trump is he's going a little bit crazy. We've got Biden now authorizing these missile strikes within Russia. So that's like upping the rhetoric that we're seeing. So yeah, and then so we're going now into this environment that is this 10 of Pentacles reversed. This is about like family destruction, pulling families apart. This is about like family disunion. It's about instabilities in family. It's about like missing what's important in life. Interesting. We have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is about refining your skills, working hard, getting things in order, getting things lined up. This could be that looking deeper and deeper to find more and more proof and evidence and information. And then we have this Page of Swords, and the Page of Swords is about really like investigating new concepts. All right. She's about gossip. She's about contracts. She's about ambitions. Contracts. I'm wondering is it that Biden can't do anything legally, so he's going to have to do something that's not necessarily above board to stop Trump? Is that what we're seeing? Is it that he can't do it legally above board because they can't prove anything? Is that what's going on? Let's get 3 cards. Or is Biden going to do something kind of, sneaky? Use those executive powers that Trump fought so hard for with the Supreme Court. Okay, so we have the 4 of Wands reversed. 4 of Wands reversed is about feeling unworthy, confusion about what it is that you desire. The Sun reversed. Interesting. This is a really, really interesting card because this can talk about disorientation, but I've mentioned this in other videos. If you look at astrology, if you look at the astrology of a country, the Sun always represents the president. This is reversed. So I'm wondering if something is going to happen to Trump. If Biden's going to, it's too many cards. Okay. So I feel like, yes, he is. And here's why. So this card would mean, the card itself means not being victorious, not being successful. Okay. So if I were to read this, I'd say like, no, Biden would not be successful. But I actually think that he would be. And here's why I say this, because I always say that this 6 of Wands card is very much, when it's like this, it means victory. And whenever I see this card, I always say like, this reminds me of John F. Kennedy, like, in a parade. This is very much like, presidential candidate or someone who's like won an election. Yeah. But it's reversed. And first thing that comes to my mind is JFK assassination. President not in reverse, so not being the president. And then this card, this assassination card. You know what? Let's pull some of these and see what we can get here. We're going to do the whispers of the unsolved. Okay. So let's see what we can get here. Okay, so we have neighborhood, natural disaster, or unavoidable. I'm wondering if it's talking about like, this is unavoidable. They have to do it. I wonder if they'll try to do it in a way that it looks like natural causes. Okay, let's see what else we can get. It's too many. Okay. So Biden has a secret. This healing recovery is reversed. I feel like this very much represents Trump. I wonder if they're going to attempt it again, but he's going to survive again. I really feel like that could be, like, it's attempted again, but he survives it again. With this neighborhood or travel, I'm a little bit conflicted because it's like, are they going to try to do it when he's home, or are they going to try to do it when he's traveling? This is confusing to me. And we have parental figure. So I wonder if he's going to be with one of his kids this time when it happens, like Barron or, you know, one of the other kids. Yeah, I think that there may be another attempt, but I don't see it. I don't see it being successful. Interesting. Interesting. So I wonder what's going to happen. Okay, so I want to ask, let's see, this video is getting long, so I don't want to go too much further, but I do want to ask, is Trump being directed by Russia on who his, like, on his cabinet picks? Is he being told who to select? High Priestess reversed, 4 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. High Priestess reverse is not using your intuition. So yes, he's not using his own intuition. He's being told what to do. He's very much kind of over the process. He's bored with it. He does not care. He does not care. This 2 of Swords is really interesting because this talks about an internal stalemate. It can also be about difficult decisions. It can be stuck, like being stuck between 2 choices. So there's something going on with maybe people making different choices and there being some kind of conflict. But Trump is very much not making these picks himself. Not at all. He might be like a little bit involved, or they may pick people he likes, but they're going, he is not putting the thought into it. This isn't like his mastermind. People are probably giving him a list, a very short list of like, these are the people you should consider, knowing like the people he'll pick. Like if there's a short list of people and one of those people is a Fox anchor, then yeah, he's going to pick that person. And that's kind of how they're doing it. That's how they're getting their picks done. They're like presenting him with options, but really it's not an option. It's like an obvious choice of who he's going to pick. There could be, though, a little bit of pushback from Trump wanting to kind of do his own thing. So he might go rogue a little bit on some of the choices. But yeah, okay, you guys, I'm going to stop here because this is getting long and I'm getting tired. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you ever want to know what decks I use, if you click in the description box down below, there is a link to my website and that will take you to all of the decks that I use and links where you can click online and then go purchase them at the different places. Also, in my description box, there is a link to my membership. All of the members get to participate in our members only monthly tarot reading. And that's where you guys get to ask your questions and I pull cards for you. So if you're interested in that, you can check that out in the description box. For a limited time, I have also opened up tarot readings, personal tarot readings. You can book those on my website too. So you can go check all that out on my website. And finally, if you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's always free and I would love to have you hang out and flip some cards with me. So thank you as always. I'm so grateful for each and every one of you and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.